Hello boys and girls, and welcome to Art. This week we are creating a self-portrait, and a portrait is a picture of a person. A self-portrait is a picture of yourself. So we are creating a self-portrait this week. So we are creating a picture of ourself. And we're going to do this by taking the idea of the shapes of our face, our eyes, our nose, our ears, our hair, and our body. So we are going to start in the center of our paper. So we're going to look and find the center of our paper, and the shape of our face is like a circle. So we want to draw a big circle. So we're going to use a crayon to make a big circle for our face on our paper. Now we want to make sure that we have our neck. So we want to draw two lines that go up and down. So two vertical lines that are kind of small for our neck. And if we make a mistake, we can always just blend those two together and make that line thicker. We want to make sure that it's same on both sides. So same length. Now we have our shoulders. So to create our shoulders, we're going to do a curved line that goes down, and we're going to go to the bottom of our paper for our shoulders. So a curve and then down. So that creates our shoulders. So now we have our head, that's a circle, our neck that are two straight lines that are vertical, and then two curved lines coming down. Now for our nose is going to go close to the center of our circle. And we can do our nose like a U. We can draw two little U's on the side for some nostrils if we want to, or we can just keep it like a U. That is up to you. Now we're going to draw our eyes, and our eyes are not quite in the middle, but they're off to the side of our nose. So there's one circle for our eye here, and one circle for our eye here on the other side. So our nose goes in the middle, and then our eyes go on the side, a little bit up and to the sides of our nose. Now we're going to do two curved lines. So a curved line that goes over that little circle, and on the other side, a curved line that goes over that circle. And then we're going to draw a curved line that goes under that circle. Curved line that goes under our circle. And now we have our two eyes. If we want to draw some eyebrows, we also draw a curved line over our eyes. Two curved lines over our eyes. You can add some eyelashes as well. So those are some little vertical lines that go up and down. Vertical lines. I did 3 on this side, 4 on that side. So let's make it 4 on both sides. And then we're going to draw our mouth, and we want to draw a big smile. So what I like to do is draw a line that goes straight across, and then a big U for a big smile. We have a big smile. We are very happy. We can draw two curved lines on either side for our cheeks. And then we can draw an M for our tongue, and a straight line across for our teeth, and then some vertical lines to create the individual teeth inside our mouth. We can color this in with our black crayon, not coloring in our tongue, but coloring in that space inside our mouths using our black crayon. All right. So now we have our ears. So we're going to start from the sides of our face, and we're going to draw a curved line that goes down about to our nose. On the other side, starts about where our eye is on the side of our face, and a curved line that goes down to our nose. So now we have our ears on either side. And it's like a letter C. And we can do a little letter C inside, a little letter C inside. So now we have the inside of our ears. If you have earrings, you can draw a little earring on your ears. if you want to. You don't have to do that if you don't want to. Now we have our hair, okay? So if we're a boy, our hair is going to be short. So we might do our hair with some bangs in the front, like some zigzag lines for our hair that's on our head, and then maybe a curved line that comes around. So we have our ears here, and just kind of curved line that goes up to the top of our head for our hair. Now if we're a girl, our hair might be a little longer than that. So we have our ears on the side. So we might have some bangs that go zigzag line, and then we're going to draw from the top of our head down around our ears and down to our shoulders. Okay, so it just depends on if you're a boy with short hair or a girl with long hair. If you're a girl with short hair, you might do something like that, and it might go a little bit down past your ears. Up to you how you want to do your hair. You can also have your hair sticking out on the side if you want to. If you have braids, you can make little bows in your hair, and then you could do some little X's. So little X's, and then a circle and 2 triangles to make a bow, and then some little zigzag lines to make the end of your hair. However you want to make your hair, that's up to you. So I'm gonna do my hair. I'm going to give myself some bangs, so a zigzag line that goes across, and then a curved line that goes down to my shoulders, because I have some long hair. So around my ear, down to my shoulders. And I'm going to draw some lines in my hair to make it look like the individual strands of hair coming down. Right, so far we have our face done. We need to do our shirt. So I'm gonna do a U for my shirt, and then I'm gonna do 2 lines that come up from the bottom and to the side. Doesn't come up quite, it comes kind of to the center of my shirt, because those are my arms. So I have some arms in my shoulders, right? So just 2 vertical lines that kind of go to the middle of our shirt, okay? And then I'm going to, in the middle of these lines, I'm gonna draw a line that goes horizontal across, because that is where my sleeve is, and that's where my skin on my arm is. So I have my arm, I have my short sleeve, and I can draw a detail if I want to. If I want to add a design on my shirt, I could do a heart, a star, I could do a football or a baseball, however you want to decorate your shirt. So now we have our self-portrait. We have drawn a picture of ourselves, and we can decorate around it by making some circles or some squares or some triangles, however you want to decorate around your self-portrait. Maybe there's the shape going off the side of your paper. Maybe there's a shape on the bottom. However you want to decorate the outside of your paper. So now we have a portrait of ourselves, and now we're going to paint it in. So I'm going to fast forward and paint it in, but as you're painting it in, make sure that you are using your paintbrush, swirling it in the water, wiping it on the side, and you don't have to paint it in. You can use crayons to color it in or markers to color it in. I'm just going to paint it in because I am feeling like it needs some paint. But if you don't have any paint, you can use markers, you can use crayons, you can use colored pencils, whatever you have available to you. And as you're painting, if you would like to paint these in, you're going to make sure that you are picking one color at a time and gently brushing the paint onto your brush, and then painting in just that area with that color, and just going back and forth, gently painting. When I need a new color, I want to make sure that I take my paintbrush, swirl it in the water, wipe it on the inside, and then get my new color. I don't mix the colors in the paint container. We want to make sure that all these paints stay that same color. If we want to mix colors, we can mix them on our paper. So if I want a purple heart, I can do it on my paper, but if I want to add blue to it, I swirl my brush in the water, I get my blue, swirl it around, and then I can mix that color on my paper to make that blue and purple heart. So that's how we mix colors. We don't mix them in here, we mix them on our paper. So I'm going to go ahead and color this in with my paints, but you are welcome to use crayons or markers or colored pencils to color in your self-portrait. All right, boys and girls, here we have our self-portrait. Now, I have blonde hair, so I used yellow to create my hair. I didn't have a skin color, so I used orange. If you want to, you can mix orange and yellow together or orange and brown together to create more like a skin color tone. And I showed you how to mix those colors together on the heart, making sure we're not mixing them together in our paints, but on our paper instead, making sure that we're looking at the color of our eyes and decorating our shirt. Also trying to make sure that we go around our shapes as we're painting or coloring in, that we're not coloring those shapes in, and we're making sure that we're coloring inside those lines. So we don't want to color over those shapes, we want to keep those shapes colored inside those lines, nice and neatly colored in. Sometimes we make a little mistake, and that's okay. Mistakes show that we are trying our best and we are doing our best, and that is okay. So I hope that you enjoyed creating your self-portrait today, making it nice and big on our paper and painting or coloring it all in nice and neatly as best as we can. I cannot wait to see your self-portraits. I hope you enjoy working on this project this week, and we'll see you next time.